Okay, well, I've been putting some fascia boards and doing some work on this dividing board, or vaccine divider, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so a little bridge coming on. That's quite thick wood, that is. I've now got like a surface behind there as well, so I've put the house up there for now. I think I'm going to try and keep the bottom bit all industrial. So yeah, there's now like fascia boards, and these are important because they give you like a bit of landscape or a bit of framing even at the front. So when you're looking for it, you can actually control where people are looking through if they're looking at this sort of height. If that makes sense. It's like framing a scene. This is where this bit here is where the bridge will go across, possibly. Here you can see it's from here. I've created sort of like a little lump in the middle. She'll draw your eye past the lump and into this area here. And also on that side, I've continued it the slope down. I might continue along the front with this, like cover up the two different pieces of wood like that, but it's not really needed. Plus that end would effectively just go to a backboard anyway. Now, if this was connected directly to the colliery, I'd still have a backboard there because the scenes don't quite match up, and that's why I did the short spacing inside this shed for the locos to sit. So I can keep a backboard there. I will say is these buildings, these Wills engine shed kits, they look nice. Well, they're good kits. They look like engine sheds though. So I might have to come back later on and change the buildings for other ones, or just add more interesting buildings elsewhere, like covering them, or like that, covering that patch of switches now. I have mounted all the switches on the boards now that I needed, bar the two isolations for these two tracks here, which I don't really think I needed, to be honest, because you can just also isolate at the front in the two long tracks, but we'll see how problematic that will get when I get some trains running it properly. I am going to keep it all on one controller from like these two tracks, and then everything that side is now just going to be on one controller, because I just don't think it's worth the hassle of changing the back tracks so they can be worked on one controller. My initial thought was to try and get that so I could just like shunt stuff at the back, but it's just not worth all the hassle. There'll be enough interest anyway with moving the stuff around. There's lots of sidings you can put the wagons in, run round and whatever. And if I'm working in conjunction with the colliery, I can like I've always said, I can run once whoever's operating the colliery side of it brings his train into here, I can then swap the layout completely over to that section onto the controller that's controlling this section and the fiddle yard at that end, and I can run it straight through. Or I can just swap the whole layout, or this section on the left to that operator, and he can drive it completely through this section and into the fiddle yard at the other end. But yeah. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'm going to stop talking now, and bye.